Everything just got out of hand. The crypto market as a whole is booming. However, the situation with Shiba Inu is distinct. Even if the price chart is green, this is not how things were meant to work out. The current threat to Shiba Inu is above 50 trillion, and the effect that these next few days may bring about may be wild. Something that in all of crypto history we have never seen. However, what's really happening, and ought we to get alarmed? Okay, let me to clarify. Welcome to Dr. Crypto, your daily serving of Shiba. This is the spot for you if you're curious about anything related to Shiba. If you want to keep informed about all the latest news forecasts and stay ahead of the curve in the crypto industry, subscribe. To get more Shib news, be sure to click the like button. The cryptocurrency industry is exploding right now. Nearly all cryptocurrency prices are soaring, and Ethereum is the reason behind it all. In less than a day, Ethereum alone has seen an almost 20% increase. Ethereum has a big market capitalization, which makes these kinds of huge percentage increases exceedingly unusual, which makes this particularly crazy. To put this into perspective, it is more difficult for the price to move dramatically the larger the market value. Consider it in this way. A large cruise ship stays stable, whereas the waves readily throw a tiny boat about. Because it takes less money to affect the price of a smaller cryptocurrency, like a tiny boat, they are more susceptible to extreme volatility. On the other hand, bigger cryptocurrencies, such as Ethereum, resemble a cruise ship. A large sum of money is required to make a noticeable difference in pricing. This makes Ethereum's 20% increase in such a short period of time almost unheard of. Here's something intriguing to consider. Other cryptocurrencies are rising in tandem with Ethereum's amazing rise. In the cryptocurrency market, Ethereum's success is rising to the top and helping all boats. Notably, because of its tight relationship with Ethereum, Shiba Inu, which is also based on the Ethereum blockchain, is also seeing a big influence. There is a huge positive ripple effect that affects the whole market. However, what is taking place? For what duration will it last? What's up with the currency we like, the Shiba Inu? Okay, let's investigate. It's all about the hype around a cryptocurrency exchange-traded fund, ETF, January, when the Bitcoin ETF was still pending approval. Companies immediately turned their attention to Ethereum in an effort to obtain an ETF for it as well, after the approval of Bitcoin's ETF. Up until now, there hasn't been any news or progress on the Ethereum ETF front in over half a year. A noteworthy event occurred. Renowned Bloomberg analyst Eric Balchunas, who focuses on cryptocurrency exchange-traded funds, revised his prediction. He increased the probability from 25% to 75% of a spot Ethereum ETF acceptance. Balchunas, who has played a key role in reporting on the spot Bitcoin ETFs that were introduced in January 2024, provided his most recent observations on X. Within minutes after his article, Ethereum's price had increased by more than 10% as a result of the immediate shockwaves this caused in the cryptocurrency markets. Balchunas reported overhearing rumors this afternoon that the SEC would be reviewing applications for Ethereum ETFs on the spot. The SEC has been mostly quiet on Ethereum ETFs so far because it is divided on whether to categorize Ethereum as a commodity or a security. In the past, this quiet was seen to be detrimental to the prospects of the ETF being approved. But the pressure on the SEC is growing as a critical deadline for rulings on several ETFs, May 23 and 24, approaches. Due in large part to their experience with the Bitcoin ETF pre-approval stage, the SEC is well aware of how vociferous and passionate the cryptocurrency community can become. The community demanded action and transparency from the SEC back then, and they were quite forceful and even outraged. Now that Ethereum is involved, the strain is noticeable. The SEC is well aware that turning down or postponing these ETF filings might result in a huge reaction from the eager and anxious cryptocurrency community. And Shiba Inu has increased by more than 6% just as a result of the current boom in the cryptocurrency market's enthusiasm. This is where things become really fascinating, however. Shiba Inu reached a critical price level during its ascent, which puts everyone on high alert. Bullish and bearish forces are engaged in a fierce tug-of-war over a hopping 58 trillion Shiba Inu. To put it into context, more than 10% of all Shiba Inus are available. 57,000 addresses inside the current trading range of Shiba Inus have purchased an astounding 58 trillion of them, according to statistics from Into the Block. The value of Shiba Inu is now at risk in the near term, and this threshold has emerged as a critical area. Bulls, the upbeat traders who are placing bets on price rises, are rising to support this level. Their goal is to cause the price of Shiba Inu to rise even more. Conversely, bears or market pessimists are retaliating in an effort to lower the price and profit on prospective drops. It is impossible to overestimate the importance of this 58 trillion Shiba Inu barrier. It stands for the meeting place of investor emotion and market forces. Shiba Inu may be preparing for victory if the bulls successfully defend this level, which would indicate a resurgence of faith in the token's potential. Ready for a rise in cost, but if the bears were able to cross this barrier, it would mean that Shiba Inu is losing support, which might result in a drop in price. Undoubtedly, such a situation would affect the Shiba Inu's immediate market value, but have a look at what was just discovered. It seems that the Shiba Inu community is more optimistic than pessimistic. Data from Glassnode, a market analytics company, shows an interesting tendency. Since last year, the Shiba Army, as it is commonly known, has added almost 100,000 new members. Glassnode's most recent data clarifies this growth. The number of wallets with non-zero Shiba Inu balances peaked only 6 days ago, on May 15. In particular, the number of Shiba Inu topped 1.4 million, marking the breed's highest holder count ever. It's important to note that even if there have been 10,000 fewer Shiba Inu since then, this statistic still shows a considerable increase over the previous year. Even while the total number of wallet addresses with non-zero balances did not reach the record high established on Wednesday, the current figures show that the Shiba Army has grown by about 100,000 members in only a single year. Notably, 1.29 million or so members made up the Shiba Inu army in the previous year. And this is something you need to know. The last several months have seen this rising trend continue. Even during moments of strong rallies in late February and early March, the market value of Shiba Inu fluctuated, but the number of Shiba Inu's owners rarely increased. As Glassnode's chart shows, during these spikes, the measure actually took a little decrease. The fact that there are now more Shiba Inu than there are people living in each of the 104 U.S. cities is very amazing. This demonstrates how widely Shiba Inus are adopted and how supportive the community is of them. Additional insights into the characteristics of Shiba Inu owners may be gained from data imported into the block from the market intelligence platform. According to this, 76% of them are long-term investors who have had Shiba Inu for more than a year. On the other hand, 21% of Shiba Inu holders bought the asset in the previous year, suggesting that interest in the token is rising. It's interesting to note that, in comparison to long-term holders, just 3% of the holding spectrum consists of people who entered the Shiba Inu market in the previous 30 days. However, if the Ethereum ETF is authorized as planned, the cryptocurrency market may certainly see a brief collapse like to what occurred after the approval of the Bitcoin ETF. Nevertheless, Ethereum's price may eventually soar to all-time highs if it takes a similar long-term course as Bitcoin and receives hundreds of millions of dollars every day. A few experts even predicted that we would reach $100,000 during this cycle. Ethereum would need to increase by 172% in order to hit $10,000 from its present position. It's important to remember that Ethereum reached its previous top in the 2021 bull market at $4,891. The altcoin leader would reach a historic milestone if it reached the 10,000 level, increasing its worth to above $1.2 trillion. Well-known market experts, such as proponent of Bitcoin Jason Williams, have expressed optimism that Ethereum will likely hit this significant milestone during the current bull market. Likewise, optimistic forecasts also apply to Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu would be worth $4,069 if it followed Ethereum's path and increased by 172%. Even if this price point is just below Shiba Inu's all-time high of $4,088, it's still a noteworthy accomplishment that many Shiba Inu investors have been looking forward to for more than 2 years. Shiba Inu's market value would surge to more than $40 billion at this price. Though expert Williams thinks Ethereum may reach $10,000 this season, he doesn't think Shiba Inu would only reach that little in that case. He has much bigger expectations for Shiba Inu in this market cycle. However, what are your thoughts about that? Please leave a comment below. I look forward to reading your thoughts. The day is over now. Remember to give it a big thumbs up. To see our most recent material, share it and subscribe to the channel.